Hello and welcome to another game between Archer and Haako. This is the second game, and spoiler alert, we have the winner from the first game, which was Archer, and that means that Haako has chosen this seat for the second game. So we're in the losers bracket, and Haako beat Easy, Archie beat Charlie Tuna, sorry. And we have Archer in blue, Haako in red. We've seen this game between Infintia and aka Misk as well, which means I think something has gone wrong with, like, I don't know if these guys are playing the wrong map or if Infintia and aka Misk was playing the wrong map, but the loser bracket and the winner bracket are not supposed to play the same maps, so something clearly went wrong here. I don't know who played the wrong maps. Doesn't matter. We'll get some good games anyways. So first pick was both on the exact same spot, and then Archer picked this one and Haako this. And I think, I don't know, I think Haako maybe has the better spot here, starting position, because this is a kind of a tough position to expand from, and Haako can easily expand from his position. His biggest issue is the lack of gas. He only has this one. Archer could also start here, and I think it's a tough pick. He actually starts all the way down here. Okay, so it seems like Archer might want to put some pressure on Haako right away. So it'll be fun to see if okay, Haako starts over here. That's a new one, and I assume it's simply because of the gas. And I think that leaves Archer in the best position, because Archer can more easily expand and get this and this, which means he will get these 3 trade routes, and he will have, like, the front lines will be here basically, and then Haako trying to invade this or this. So I think it would be like Archer in a defensive position, though I guess Haako's maybe has a slight advantage. Nah, Archer should know that Haako did not start down here, since it doesn't spot him right away. So let's see what they're building. Archer is building an airport, 3 barracks, and an industry. Putting aside 2 squads for capping this island, a squad to cap this energy right away. Maybe that's a bit of a overreaction. Don't think he needs that energy that fast, since he has one here, especially with just 1 energy producer. And over here, oh, excuse me, I just had to sneeze, but it didn't really come out. So on red team we have 2 shipyards, bunch of eco, and 2 racks, barracks. So Haako is definitely setting up for the trade, and that could give him the early eco boost that he really needs to get a good momentum against Archer. And it does give him the option to invade both up here, and of course down here. Archer does put down his own shipyard as well. And he did change his mind, so he just put this as a normal capping movement. Puts down some eco. So getting control of this navy now that they are on either side of the isle or this choke, that would be really important, I think. So Haako is already off to maybe a slightly bad start building a transport boat, because Archer has already one heli, almost two, and he's building I think that's a missile ship. Haako puts down the air as well though. Let's just take a quick look at the eco. 400 for Archer, 460 for Haako. So that town and port is really doing work. He's building commando, so he's not even building any helis or bombers or strikers, which means Archer could fairly easily gain control of this sea. And he wants to go across here. But Archer obviously got this barracks going, and he got the air that can move freely depending on where he needs it. And now Haako changes to missile ships as well. So, and yeah, and Archer got one already. It seems like it's just missile ships coming out of this one. And Haako is building a few ships up here as well. Think he might need to shut it off. Obviously, like knowing what I know, we know he should. But I'm just thinking, is there a scenario where he could fear that Archer has navy here? I guess so. And to kind of defend this. And he can even use them in the choke. Sorry, I just had to pause and be away for a minute. So I might repeat myself as I can recall everything I said. But I do recall what I said, or that I was speaking about this navy up here for Haako. And I think it's not completely unreasonable, or that I guess it's not completely unreasonable to get some sort of navy up here. But Archer is looking very strong navy-wise in the sea. Because Haako, well, he does build his first heli now. But a destroyer and a missile ship will not be able to do much against 3 helis and oh, that's actually also a destroyer and 2 missile ships. So that will definitely give Haako some issues. He cancels his drop here. I wonder why. If he maybe scouted something. Let's look at the eco. 770 for Haako and 750 for Archer. So Haako could really use this trait. Archer is on the way on building up the trade as well. And he just put down, no, that was Haako, sorry. He puts down 2 barracks. These units are very vulnerable to helis. And I'm not sure. Well, Archer doesn't spot the barracks. And I guess he builds them there to hide them. But I would maybe have put them on the other side of the choke. Yeah, I don't know. It's also, it should be also fairly manageable to defend it here. And I think I'm on a speed up here. Sorry about that. Tries to do a commando drop. Archer gets one and can most likely... No, he lost the other one. And meanwhile, Archer's going all in on these two ships here. And two helis. Maybe I saw that incorrectly, but it seemed like two helis can actually beat one missile ship without a single one going down. So that's good to know. And that leaves Haako in a lot of trouble here. Archer knows he's building navy, so he ups his navy. He won't lose this sea, or the control of the sea. Haako with a airport, and he's building a city, and here comes the town. I was about to say I think he should have focused on this, but doing both I guess also works. But Archer has the ability to completely shut down this airfield. If he wins the control over this sea, he can put his missile ships right here. And Haako will not be able to do much, at least not with the planes. He's going for commando drop directly on the town, but Archer has a lot of missile ships here, and he reacts immediately, and he might be able to shoot these down. But he's almost out of gas. But he does manage to move his navy fast enough, and they will both go down. Very lucky for Archer that he just had enough gas for that maneuver. And that will definitely hurt Haako. And Haako probably, well, he definitely spotted all of this, so he's building up his navy. Archer is getting ready for 3 trades up here, and he's putting down a sub-pen north. Haako is pushing. I feel like either... Is this still on... I guess this is going fast? No, it's... This is the normal speed, right? I just feel like so much is happening. I can barely keep up here. Oh, I just got frame drops. Weird. Just gonna close some of my background stuff. I don't know why I'm getting frame drops now. Oh, it's bad. Let me, just a moment. Okay, hopefully it will behave now. Haako built a bunch of interceptors to deal with Archer's helis, and that is working fairly well. but this is looking grim for Haako. This will probably cost Haako all of his shipyards. But Haako does a nice attempt on a sneaky invasion up here. And these will definitely go down now. And that means Archer can just park his units here. And Archer spotted this invasion and is ready to try and defend it. This push through is looking decent for Haako. And Archer is moving his helis down here to be able to even help further. Haako put down a sub pen and a barracks down here. Yeah, I don't know, sorry, but for some reason I still have some frame issues. So this is not the best technical cast, but I guess that happens now and then. I need a full restart, I guess. But let's see if we can push through it for now. And Archie is really... he's reacting fast and even gets some commandos up for the support to try and avoid losing this town. And these two armies clashes on the way there. And now Archer's helis can even start to just pick buildings up here. And even though Haako has an interceptor, you can't really use it because it will get shut down immediately with all these missile ships. But Haako, sorry, is not giving up on the navy control just yet. Archer has 3 shipyards though, so it's gonna be tough to push back. Haako does get the town. And he's getting destroyed by these 2 subs, that notorious sound. I just hate hearing. You know something is not right when you hear those torpedoes going off. But Archer wins this pretty big win here. A lot of infantry left. And that forces Haako to go back a bit. Retreat, I guess is the proper word. And let's try to look at the eco. 1050 for Haako and almost 1600 for Archer, so Archer really pulled away from Haako eco wise, and he's on the way to get a lot more eco. And this submarine is really causing Haako trouble. Because, of course, this one ship is not much of a problem, but that sub can do wonders on the trades. Haako is building a lot of interceptors here. I wonder if that's intentional or if he just forgot about it. Meanwhile, Archer is doing some interesting dance moves here, going around in a circle like a cult. But he fixed it, and Haako is really going all in here. 4 shipyards. Unfortunately for Haako, a cruiser is coming, which might spot this. And now that Archer pulled away most of his navy, it could be exactly the time for the helis to go in and do some work, clean up. Does lose 1 heli. Here comes. I thought we were about to see yet again a few interceptors killing a missile ship. Well, of course with the help of helis, but maybe you watched the game with AKA, and that was actually also Haako. Yeah, it was. Where AKA attacked 2 missile ships with, I don't know, 10, 15 interceptors and they managed to kill 1. That was that's the highlight of my highlight of the tournament. This is really gonna like make certain that Archer really has a huge eco advantage. These 3 traits, they're not up and running yet, but he's already at 2,000, and I don't think this is counted towards that, because I think this is kind of based on the last X minutes. So the trade has to be running for a bit before the trade is actually counted towards the income. And here comes the big push from Archer on land. And that's not looking good for Haako. He's trying one more sneaky invasion. But Archer actually has the most, like he produces more ships in a minute in the sea, in the Northern Sea. And of course Archer just has the ego to just put down a bunch of shipyards. His helis does spot Haako's navy. They don't spot the buildings though. And they completely obliterate. Almost. Completely obliterate. Almost. And Haako has a few subs, but he's saving them for now, it seems. And I guess he has enough to work with down here. He really needs some missile ships. But Archer already spotted this, and he actually has a submarine following it. I think we all know where this is going. Even though Haako almost got his 3 trades up and running now, it's just too late. And Archer got so much eco. This landing doesn't work. And yeah, there you go. Congratulations to Archer. that's a win for Archer, and he will move on in the tournament, while Haako is unfortunately out of the tournament. So thanks a lot for participating to both of you, and of course especially Haako now that he's out. Thanks for being a part of the tournament. Sad to see you go, but fought well and had many fun games. So yeah, good luck to Archer for in his future games. I don't know who he will be playing in his upcoming games. I have this issue where I can't really look at the challenge site where the tournament is tracked, because I might get to see some spoilers. So I can't really check. I have to kind of keep track of it myself. But I almost caught up with all the replays. I think I only got Animorph and Timbala left, so that will be the next ones. And then I would actually be able to take a look at challenge.com and see how the tourney is going and get an overview. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day. Bye.